There is a growing concern and more questions about where the hell is JD Vance and why is Elon Musk traveling everywhere with Donald Trump? One of the things we know is very appealing to Trump about Elon Musk is that Trump loves super rich people. Trump sees money as a proxy, not just to power, but to self worth. And that's why when he sees Musk, who is orders of magnitude richer than Trump, he loves it. And Musk has sort of become Trump's de facto sidekick. Now, you might say, well, it would be typical that the vice president elect isn't traveling everywhere with Donald Trump. Well, what's typical is that the president elect isn't doing as much of the stuff that Trump is doing. You would normally see them simply building their team and developing policy and preparing to lead. Instead, Trump is flying all over the place. And people are starting to notice that JD's missing and Elon Musk is there. Here is Trump, who flew to Paris for the reopening of the Notre Dame Cathedral. You'll remember that there was a fire. They fixed it up. It's reopened. And Prince Harry or William was there, the bald one. I don't know which is which. I could not care less about the royals. The bald one was there, the one not married to Meghan Markle. Trump met with him and, he's hanging out. And for some reason, here is C-SPAN video of the event. You suddenly see the camera switch and it's Elon Musk standing there. Why is Elon Musk in Paris with Donald Trump? And corporate media and others are certainly starting to notice that there seems to be something really odd going on here. I think I know exactly what's going on. We're actually going to learn about it a little bit later. But here is some coverage from CNN covering the Notre Dame reopening. They have John Bolton on. Not a guy I'm a fan of, but Bolton points out, something seems to be going on here.
It's Elon Musk, who we've seen, of course, by his side on the campaign trail and now in the transition, but also increasingly in the middle of a lot of these conversations with foreign leaders and in the conversations about foreign conflicts. What do you make of that?
Well, it's almost like Musk has become vice president. I don't know where JD Vance is on this trip, but Elon Musk, to this point, remains a private citizen, and he has no governmental authority. He may have extraordinary influence over Donald Trump, but the rubber meets the road at noon on the 20th of January. Musk is going to have to decide which way to jump, and at that point, I think people will have to make a judgment whether there's undue influence or anything else. But right now, look, these people are private citizens.
What's going on here is that the very sorts of unelected bureaucrats that Trump spent his campaign criticizing. Remember Vivek Ramaswamy, who would talk about the problem of the unelected bureaucrat. We're going to get rid of them. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy have become unelected bureaucrats. Nobody voted for them. In fact, Vivek lost the primary. People rejected Vivek. And now he and more obviously, much more importantly, Elon Musk start to have massive influence over policy. Musk, we'll get to this later. Musk, a multi-billionaire, met with senators, mostly millionaires, to consider cutting Social Security, where the average monthly benefit is $1,700. Get that through the distortions that we hear about the man of the people propaganda. The multi-billionaire and the millionaires are saying, maybe we should save some money by cutting Social Security benefits to people who worked for a living or who work for a living now. So that's fundamentally what this is about. They said they were against unelected bureaucrats. They're bringing in the unelected bureaucrats. They say they are for the people, but Trump really is only impressed with wealth. And honestly, maybe he's impressed with sexual assault allegations as well, because there seems to be a lot of that around him too. So that's happening. JD Vance, who cares? He doesn't have the cachet that an Elon Musk has. And at this point, if you voted for Trump, it seems as though what you're getting to a great degree is Musk. You're also getting the global humiliation that we kind of got used to and desensitized by during Donald Trump's first term. Let me talk about that a little bit. For the gentlemen in my audience, you've probably been wearing the same type of underwear for years. The sticking and rubbing that you get with the traditional underwear is just a part of your life, and you've accepted it as your fate. But it doesn't have to be. if you consider Sheath underwear. Our sponsor, Sheath underwear, is uniquely designed with 2 special pouches in the front, keeping everything separate in their own compartment to give you extra confidence when you're out and about. These ergonomic pouches let you keep everything dry and cool, letting the air flow so you skip the sweating and the chafing that you've gotten with your regular underwear. I've seen so many people skeptical about Sheath at first, only to change their minds once they try it for the first time. As soon as you put these on, you realize what you've been missing out on all these years, a new level of ergonomic comfort and breathability you didn't even know was possible. Try it once before you make up your mind. Sheath is giving my audience 20% off with the code PACMAN. Go to sheathunderwear.com/PACMAN. The link is down below.